And so now we have Isabela on our team, and as is pretty obvious by her behavior, you can also romance her. So we have 3 romance choices so far. Let's see. I think I'll just stick with this party for now. We will definitely call upon Isabela every now and then. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I opened these doors last time I was here. Quick check. Nothing here. And nothing here. Oh well. Okay, we're making pretty good progress here. I think we just have one more companion to recruit for this particular act, and then we'll be all set. Just quickly see if there's any weapons we should be applying. We have a better shield right now, so we don't need that one. Do have some belts. What's it? This one is fire damage. Okay. We'll save that one for Bethany. We'll give that belt, that ring of regeneration to Anders. All right. For our last companion, we need to do a quest that actually begins back at our home base. So let's find a way back to the map here. Yes. There'll be a little letter symbol next to your home base whenever you have new messages.
So, someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
Thank you.
He didn't do his best to try and read it first.
What? I thought there might be something dangerous in there.
Gamlen.
Or money, more likely. And this is the one. It's called Bait and Switch. Hawke, you might be interested in something that's come up. A contact of mine, a fellow by the name of Anzo, is asking around for someone competent regarding a job, and I suggested you. He's always paid well, so if I were you, I'd check into it before someone else snaps it up. He said he'll be in the Lowtown Bazaar at night. Signed, Athenril. Well, it's nice to see that Athenril's passing stuff our way, even though we're not technically working for her anymore. So, let's have a look. Let's see, for this quest... Thinking... Let's go with these 3, I think. Alright, nighttime, Lowtown.
Bad people come out at night. It would be good to get rid of them.
Indeed. We're working our way through these areas, slowly but surely. There he is.
Are you Anso?
Ah! Sweet mother of Partha. You can't just run up on someone like that. Are you the human Athenril told me about? The one looking for work?
Did you think I was going to attack you?
Oh, no. All right. Hope not. Anyhow, my apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long. I keep thinking I'll fall up into that sky any minute.
What a bizarre thing to be scared of.
But I digress. I need some help. Rather badly, in fact. Some product of mine has been misplaced. The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
Just what did these men steal?
Did I say steal? I don't know if I would go that far. They seemed like perfectly reasonable smugglers. They smiled and everything. The goods are valuable, however, and illegal. And my client wants them very, very badly. You know how these Templars can be.
You're smuggling lyrium to the Templars?
It just keeps getting better.
By the Paragons, not so loudly. My word, I'm not cut out for this. I should have taken that job sweeping stables like Mother insisted.
Well, this is sort of what we do. We have spent a whole year in the Thieves Guild.
I'll get it back for you.
Sure. Add it to the list of things I'm accessory to.
Oh, thank goodness. The gentlemen conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage. If you have to kill them, then I guess it can't be avoided. But I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Aveline doesn't like the fact that she's being drawn into a smuggling operation. I can understand that. But I need a tank in my party. And she's the only one so far. We'll make it up to her later.
Now we fight!
This is strange. I've never seen an alien.
What way? It's sort of pretty, I suppose. You get more than you have. That's enough!
A whole bunch of what's called Sharp's Highwaymen. Wonder if they work for the coterie or if they're out for their own stuff. There's a little codex on the alienage I can take a look at in a sec. We're doing pretty well on cash right now. The Elven Alienage. Lowtown is home to a squalid Elven alienage. Here, like in most Thedas alienages, elves are packed into tiny rundown apartments and effectively segregated from the human population. Kirkwall's alienage is even more dilapidated than the rest of Lowtown, but the elves go to great lengths keeping the place looking bright and festive. The Venadal, Tree of the People, standing in the middle of the alienage, is a symbol for elven pride and shared cultural identity, and it is lovingly cared for. It's difficult to say if the elves would continue confining themselves to the alienage if they were given the chance to mingle. They may not admit it, but some feel that living among their kind is far better than living with humans, no matter how terrible alienage life may be. And sure enough, this tree is decorated very similar to the one that you will see if you choose the City Elf origin in the previous game. Random junk. And over here we have another entry in the Enigma of Kirkwall. In the back alleys of Lowtown you can find extraordinary things. Priceless tomes of knowledge can be bought with a handful of gold. The Chant of Archon Lovius, a whole chapter of the Midnight Compendium. Some of these books were thought lost forever, and these are no forgeries. I verify their authenticity myself. The fences have no inkling that what they're selling has value. Where did these books come from? After several failed attempts, I got my answer underneath the city. There is a hive of hidden passages in Kirkwall's sewers. Now and then a lucky sewer rat comes across an unlooted chamber, and then a cache of ancient Tevinter relics spreads through the black market. We must search below the city. And this was written underneath a cobblestone with curious markings faintly glowing. It is signed the Band of Three. So it sounds like there's a lot of perhaps ruins deep under the city. And I guess this is where the Anzo's goods are supposedly stowed.
Watch your step.
Ah, trap. I got it.
All set.
Anything else? No? Let's go here first. Ah. I have a lot of moth-eaten scarfs I need to sell.
To arms!
Oh, yay, it's an ambush.
Make it good.
We made it.
They were clearly expecting someone.
Those goods are probably in that chest.
Let's have a look. No, there's nothing in here.
It's empty. So what now? I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
Give me that loot.
Always where you need.
There we go.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
Follow my lead!
And more of them. Some more raining arrows from the sky here. By the way, all those fireballs coming down from the sky, that's Bethany's firestorm that I gave her.
Let's finish this!
Anyone else? Oh, yes. Slaver mage.
How about you?
There we go. Nope, just cash on him. That's too bad. So many sources of good items there.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here. Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing, now! Captain!
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave!
I am not a slave. I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
You were responsible for this.
I'm the reason you're here, yes. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Everything Anso said was a lie, then?
Not everything. Your employer was simply not who you believed.
So we were unwittingly hired as a distraction for this guy.
If you couldn't fight them, why not just run?
There comes a time when you must stop running, when you turn and face the tiger.
That seems like a lot of effort to find one slave.
It is.
Does this have something to do with those markings?
Yes. I imagine I must look strange to you. I did not receive these markings by choice. Even so, they have served me well. Without them, I would still be a slave.
If they were really trying to recapture you, then I'm happy I helped.
I have met few in my travels who have sought anything more than personal gain. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
You were expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
All that for an empty chest?
No, there's more. It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
It sounds like you intend to do more than just talk.
Denarius wants to strip the flesh from my bones, and has sent so many hunters that I've lost count. And before that, he kept me on a leash like a Qunari mage, a personal pet to mock Qunari custom. So yes, I intend to do more than just talk.
Sounds interesting.
If it means fighting more slavers, I'll help you.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
And we got back the friendship from Aveline. She's not much into smuggling, but going after slavers, she's all for that.
I've got a cantrip with your name on it.
Ah, it's nice being an archer sometimes. Just picking them off. I think we're getting, this is Lowtown, so I think we're getting close to killing enough of these random highwaymen that we should be getting near their lair pretty soon. Okay, make our way out of here. And the place where Fenris wants us to go is Hightown. So we'll make our way up there. And where he's going to lead us is to one of the mansions in the Upper District. Just got to remember, yeah, I got to go this way. A few twists and turns.
No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Denarius may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
I could stand to know a little more about this Denarius.
He is a Magister of the Tevinter Imperium. There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
What's the worst that could happen?
I do not fear death. That does not mean we should be reckless.
Okay, unlike other first companion quests, this time he joins our party in the midst of it. And he is a fighter, so he's going to be our second option when it comes to tank. So let's go with Isabela and Merrill, why not?
I am not afraid of you, Denarius.
No response. Let's go ahead and level up our new companions here. Fenris is a two-handed fighter, so we'll be giving him two-handed weapons. And Isabela is a dual-weapon rogue, just like she was in the original game. I think I have some items for them. I'm going to give her the Sailor Ropes belt. That just seems most appropriate. Saving that belt for Bethany. Going to need more dexterity to Isabela before we can give her the Bodice Ripper. Although we can replace one of her daggers with a better one. I think that's all for now. Oh, we can give ourselves a helmet. It looks pretty silly here, but I think I have the option set so during dialogue scenes helmets are automatically removed. Just avoids things looking really silly during the cinematic parts.
Trap!
I'm assuming she means on the other side of the door. Yes.
That should do it. Here we go!
And we're definitely dealing with a Magister, because they're already summoning demons to attack us.
He sends spirits to do his fighting for him.
Denarius, can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us.
He really doesn't like this guy. These doors are locked.
I don't like the looks of this.
And more traps.
Come.
Taken care of. Time for some rain. Oh, and a rage demon. Hello.
Let's finish this!
Ah, good. Merrill just petrified him. But wait, there's more. Okay. I think the only door we can go through, I think, is this one. I think we need a key for that door up top. 3 doors here we can open, so I guess we'll just go in order.
On your guard!
Hello? Fenris, we're supposed to keep these people off me.
You know, I think they were really trying to kill us.
I think maybe I need to give Fenris a taunt ability so he can attract all the enemies just like Aveline does. This doesn't quite seem to be working right now. It's in the chest. A demonic rod. Of course. Seems appropriate for Merrill. Let's see, does she want that one? Yeah, that'll work. And it does fire damage. So actually, we can just go ahead and give her this belt that gives a boost to fire damage. Door number 2 is just a chest. String of pearls. Oh, no, it's over here. Enemies drop more coin. I'll take that one. the other one is just a ring. A ring that does what? +3 to physical damage. Alright, give that to Fenris. Last door.
Let's make this quick.
Another rage demon.
One less to worry about.
Should we petrify him? Merrill, thank you.
Be gone.
Ah, stop attacking me. I'm a ranged character.
Another way.
There's the Magister's key.
Too easy.
Unlock the main door now, I think.
I'll deal with this.
Alright, we have leveled up. Let's get ourselves some more cunning, I'd say. And some constitution. What should we do next? Oh, we do get a specialization point. That's cool. I'll use that in a minute. This is a shot where the arrow goes through multiple enemies if you aim it right. Alright, what shall we specialize our hero in? We have Duelist. Although, since we're a ranged character, I don't know about that. Assassin, that's a boost to critical damage. Shadow. I think we'll go with Assassin. And just maximize our damage. And I don't think it's all melee. Let me just check. Yeah, it's just damage in general, so we can definitely use that. We'll become an assassin. Okay. Final room, I think. Do the side door first. Just a chest with junk.
Oh, now we fight.
Alright. Oh, never mind. The fight's outside. Ah, yes. Arcane horror. Luckily, Isabela took him down pretty quick.
Here we go again.
I like having height.
Someone needs a good spanking.
Yeah, you heard right. That's Isabela just said someone needs a good spanking.
Gone. I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Denarius left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Poor Fenris. Very disappointed that he didn't get to kill his old master. But obviously this isn't the end of the story. Okay, any interesting things of note? Ah, superior boots. That'll do it. And the slaver's cow requires magic, so that's for a hero who's a mage, which is not us. So we'll just sell that off. Loot some shades. And I guess we'll just head out.
It never ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of even more mages.
You talking about me?
I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. You harbor a viper in your midst. It will turn on you and strike when you least expect. That is in its nature.
Merrill's quite capable of handling herself.
I am? I mean, yes. Of course I am.
I'm not blind. I know magic has its uses, and there are undoubtedly mages with good intentions. But even the best-intentioned mage can fall prey to temptation. And then their power is a curse to inflict upon others.
Is that how you feel? It's terrible what those mages did to you.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Denarius, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
You said Denarius is a magister, but little else.
In Tevinter, the Magisters hold all the power. Over the Chantry, over the Imperial Court, over life itself. It is nothing for one to own a slave. Denarius had many, but none he valued so much as me.
Then how did you get away?
Is it not enough that I did? I carved my path to freedom in blood. I left that life behind, yet his bounty hunters follow me no matter where I go. I will run no longer.
Your old master must want something more than just a runaway slave.
He doesn't want me at all, just the markings on my skin. They are lyrium, burned into my flesh to provide the power that Denarius required of his pet. And now, he wishes his precious investment returned, even if he must rip it from my corpse.
Ouch.
I don't see that going very well for you.
Neither do I. The truth is, I know nothing of the ritual that placed these markings on me. It was Denarius's choice, one he now regrets.
I've seen some of your abilities. Do they come from those markings?
Some. All I know is that even in the Imperium, warriors such as myself are rare. Perhaps they believe I should feel honored.
Do you think your master will keep chasing you?
He is too proud not to. Perhaps one day the hunt will cost him more than he is willing to pay, but I doubt that matters any longer.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Denarius wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
Alright, so that's Fenris. We'll go ahead and put him back in the party for a while. And he is also a romance option. And that concludes basically the 4 primary romance options. There is a kind of one for another character, but I'm not really counting it as an actual full romance. It's a bit weird, and I'll talk more about it when it comes up. Let's see. Magic, willpower, constitution. All right, Merrill. Let's give you some more zappity zap. Anyone else? No, that's it. Okay. Okay. So, with this, our party is essentially complete. Just have one more character that we'll get in the second act to follow us around. But for now, that's it. So, since I'm not really counting the fifth romance option as an actual romance, mostly because it just really doesn't go as far as all the other options are. So I think for this playthrough, I'm going to not really list it as an option. It is possible, this extra romance, but only for a female Hawke. It's the only gender-restricted romance in the game. But again, since it has to do with DLC content, I'm not really counting it. So instead, I'm going to use this opportunity for you guys to vote. So, you've been introduced to the 4 possible romance options. We have Merrill, we have Anders, we have Isabela, and we have Fenris. So what I'd like from you guys is to vote on which one you would like Hawke to pursue a romance with. And the reason that I'm asking now is because as we start to go through the rest of the game and we start to interact with the followers kind of one-on-one, I'd like to know which romance I should be pursuing so that I know when to take the flirt options and when not to, because that's how you progress a romance in Dragon Age 2. I'm also going to put up the option, just like I did in the previous game, of having no romance, because that is certainly something that we can do. Romance is perfectly optional. It doesn't give any huge game benefits. All it does is add just that little extra flavor to Hawke's story, but it's not needed. So I'm also going to put up the option of having no romance at all. So I'll collect your votes, and based on the majority rules, just like usual, I will go with that option. So be sure to vote, and I'll end the video here, and we'll pick it up next time. So until that next time, fellow adventurers, take care.